Nick, we're live.
Oh, good,
Yep.
good.
Like you wouldn't have it any other way. I hope.
Okay.
I have some big surprises tonight, Nick.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I will say that I tried putting the Instagram promo out there for the last. Well, I
There was
actually
no
think
wait.
that I actually
There.
think that Instagram blocked me because I will tell you that I had a very nice promotion for this week, Nick, and then Instagram blocked me. So I could not
I
post
I
it.
I don't know.
So
I feel like that's probably not true.
no, because here's how nice it was, Nick. Isn't that nice?
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yep. So you
Excuse me.
know, you know why I picked this graphic for the week, Nick?
Does it have something to do with it being National Bright Yellow Week?
Well, no. So have you ever watched the game show Pressure Look?
No, I'm familiar, but I can't say I've ever watched.
So hi, Krista.
Excuse me.
Nice to,
Oh, Krista, welcome, welcome.
yeah, nice to have you with us tonight, Krista. And your graphic is coming, Krista. So
Oh,
it's ready.
special
Yeah,
just for a.
because
Okay.
that was Krista's prize last week. Remember, Nick?
Oh
The
yeah,
listener
yeah,
prize was a graphic,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Krista said that I had free reign over the graphic and that she trusted my judgment.
Well, John, I feel like even if you weren't given free reign, you would still take free reign for yourself.
Well, I can't say that I would or would not.
Oh,
I'm
all
not
right.
at liberty to say.
Oh, okay. All right. I
I'm really
mean,
not. I'm not at liberty to say, Nick.
that's just my prediction, but I can't.
Yep.
I have no
But
evidence to prove that.
like it's been a rough start to the week for me, Nick, but that's okay.
Is that because
So,
of our fantasy football matchup that
well,
is
no,
just
it's not
finishing up
because of
tonight?
that at all. Like I don't know why you would think that, Nick.
I mean, not for me. It was a very
Well,
convincing
the
win.
struggle is real, Nick.
It wasn't for me. There was little struggle. I am going to end up
Well,
with the high score for the week in that league.
you know what, Nick? That's okay. And
It is okay for me. It's 1-0.
so I have
Good fast start.
yeah, but you know what? I
Yeah.
I did have a rough week with my team because a certain player is now out for the rest of the season, probably.
Which one is that?
So so you haven't heard the news yet. Like, let's see.
Well, I don't know. I don't know entirely who's on your
So
roster.
I am going to let's see. So where's the full news? So Ryan Fitzpatrick is
Oh,
on
he's out for the
injured
year now. I thought
well
he was
on
only.
injured reserve, and it's a hip injury, and so it's likely a long stay, but they said at least 3 weeks out. So
Okay, so that means then there's some chance that he is going to be back this
right,
year.
but then Ayuk is actually got 0 points, and I really have zero faith in him moving forward. Also,
Well, that's
so
fine. I have Debo Samuel, so I'm good
so
there.
all I can say, Nick, is that that's pretty much 2 players down. I wasn't expecting to go down in week one.
Well, no, Ayuk didn't go down. He just didn't do anything.
Oh no, he's like he's done. His career is
Wow.
over.
Wow. He's dead to you?
I'm calling it. Like if he doesn't actually
Wow.
like retire like on the spot like tonight, then he should, because
That,
he's I have no other words except that like cut your losses, dude. Like
wow.
you need to
Jeez.
get out of there while you can.
It's pretty harsh, John. I don't know if that's an appropriate
Oh,
reaction.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Well, hey, I mean, look on the bright side about Ryan Fitzpatrick. At least I traded you 2 starting quarterbacks.
Well, I guess well, I guess
Although I
that.
feel only one of them is going to be starting in the long term this season.
Well, we'll see about that. But I already have
Okay.
some other wheeling and dealing underway, Nick.
Do you? Does any of it involve me?
Well, you never know, but
Okay. All right.
because it's been a rough start to the week, I have a little special opening to help you.
Oh, is it
try
as
to
good
re-
as last week's
Well,
special?
I don't know if it's as good, but
Okay.
it might help you relax and get in the Monday mood, Nick.
Okay. Do we have a guest tonight, or are we just
Well,
soloing it?
we might, Nick. You
Okay.
never know.
I
You
guess
never
I
know who will
don't.
pop out of anywhere.
That's true. I don't know that.
You don't know.
No, I
And
don't.
who knows? It might be Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I doubt it, but I hope so.
Well, how do you know? Like you never know.
No, I said I don't know.
It could be Bill Nye. It might not. But Nick, here is a little soothing opening
All right.
to help you get your Monday off to a hopefully pleasant start and
Hey, Monday's almost over.
yeah, into the to the listeners tonight. Like I hope that this puts you in the Monday mood also.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Although it's only going to be for another 2 hours.
Well, if that, Nick.
Right, less.
That's
less
okay,
now.
depending on the time zone you're in.
Our time zone.
So yeah, but I think that this will help everyone. So
Okay.
what a time to be alive.
What a time, yeah.
I'm getting my soju ready.
Oh wow! Look at this. This is impressive, John.
Yeah, it really is.
It is.
Doesn't this make
It
you
is.
feel like it's going to be a good rest of the week? Like when you can start your week with this. I have my soju ready.
Okay. How long does this go, John?
Well, we'll go as long as people want to be on the show.
Well, I hope this doesn't take up the entire time of the show, though.
Well, you already have a lot of complaints, Nick, but that's okay. I'll drink to that.
Okay, all right. I mean, I wasn't really complaining. I was only making an observation.
Wow, this is yeah. Wouldn't you like to be at this show, Nick?
Kind of, yeah. Can we go?
Yeah, I was front row, Nick. Don't worry. Yep.
I bet you were.
Here's soju. It's ready, Nick.
Okay.
They're cheering you on, Nick. This is great.
Okay, very good. Very good.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. I mean,
Didn't that make everyone feel a little bit more upbeat? And
it did for me. I don't
Yes,
want to speak for anyone else, but it definitely did for me.
I mean, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the music and
Thank you for putting that together.
yeah, the what do you call it? Like the visuals and in the soju.
Yeah. Good. What flavor today?
Strawberry.
Okay. What brand?
It's name brand. It's Genro.
All right. Okay.
So Genro strawberry.
John, I think you should tonight throughout the show, you should play the flicking of the cap band.
Well,
Just
I mean,
your solo.
that's possible, but just so that no one thinks I'm really fooling you, that was not the concert I was at over the weekend, but I did go to a concert this weekend.
I was not fooled at all that was the concert you attended.
With Stuart and
oh, good.
And I thought it was going to be Well, this feels like it's Gilligan's Island. Like I was going to say, like
What?
a 4 hour concert, and it ended up being a 9 hour concert.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I would say that it would be good, except that I slept more than I should have or wanted to yesterday because I was recovering from the 9 hour concert.
Well,
But
that tends to happen if you go to a concert for 9 hours.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting a 9 hour concert, but would you
But
like to
you
see?
had one.
Yeah, would you like to see a little footage from the concert I went to?
Yeah,
Nick?
I do.
All right, here is a little footage from the concert I went to. So,
Is this footage that you filmed?
yeah, this is footage that I filmed, Nick. So
Okay.
here we go. So this was the concert. You know this music. You don't know that music, do you, Nick?
No, I'm not familiar. Who was that?
I have no idea who they are either.
Oh, okay.
Because that wasn't the group that I went to see, but this is actually a short clip of of course the headliner that I went to go see with Stuart was on late at night, and so the very last show, and this is what it looked like later at night. So here it is, Nick. So people still enjoying themselves late at night.
Good. What was the occasion?
It was a concert, Nick.
No, I know, but was it related to any other event or was it
standalone? I will say that it was the Sad Summer Festival, and I'm pretty sure that they had an extra at least one or two acts in the show because it was the last one of the tour. So they gave us a little extra, had a few extra like local acts opening up than they normally would have. So I think they really were expecting it only to be 4 hours originally, and then they blew it wide open and made it a real festival.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, this makes up for the fact that Warped Tour isn't around anymore, I guess. I mean, because it felt like
was it supposed to be like a Warped Tour-ish
kind of
show?
But I mean, by Journeys. So instead of being like Vans Warped Tour, like Journey.
Oh, the shoe store at the mall.
It's Journeys, like Sad Summer Fest.
Okay.
But like I enjoyed my baked potato, Nick.
Oh, good. That's some good concessions.
So would you like to see this baked potato, Nick?
I kind of do, actually. It's oddly intriguing. Yeah.
A baked potato is intriguing.
Yeah.
Here it is.
It's not what I expect to find it. That's not what I expected you were going to find it at a concert.
I had.
Wow.
Yeah. It took up the whole box. So I will say that I would give a shout out to this potato stand, but they didn't have a name.
Oh, well.
The potato company, like whatever it is, did not have a name. But they did tell me their secret ingredient, Nick. Would you like to know what it is?
Yeah.
They put garlic butter and garlic salt on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was garlic butter, garlic salt, pepper, like cheese and bacon, and they had some sour cream on the side available if I wanted it.
Did I see some chives on there also?
Oh, no.
What was the green stuff?
That.
What was the green part?
Well, I have no idea what that was, but it...
Go back to the picture.
It definitely was not chives because I am allergic to that, but it was bacon.
Go back to the picture.
Okay, so here it is, Nick. So
what's that green stuff toward right
here?
To the right of the fork.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's their special seasoning.
It looks like something like leafy though.
I know, but it's definitely that. Have you not heard of baked potatoes having a skin, Nick? I don't know. I don't know.
But it's not. I hope it's not green. That doesn't sound.
Oh no,
very good.
But this was some sort of special seasoning. But
okay.
I will say that this is like this was I would say in my top two baked potatoes of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, like I would say it might be close to number one, but I still don't know who they are.
Okay.
So like if I
Wow.
knew who they
Well,
were, then I might say that they were number one.
so I think that okay, so for those who are listening, if you are in fact this business, please contact Professor Sung Chan, John Oakes, because he does want to know what your business is.
Yes,
Actually, I do too.
and I'm sure that I almost contacted them because I almost went back and got their phone number because I was thinking about asking them to like come and cater my next party.
I think that's a great idea, but you kind of failed by not going back to get their contact info.
Well, all I have to do is contact the organizers of Sad Summerfest and like see like who was there.
Okay. I mean, if
Like
it's that easy, then that
or
works out.
contact the Crowfoot because it was organized by the Crowfoot, so I'm sure
Okay.
that they know.
All right.
But
That
I'm
sounds
sure
good.
that it was some local company in Pontiac or Southfield or somewhere in Oakland County. So I'm sure that it won't be too hard to find them
Oh, wait, where was the concert?
in Pontiac. Have you
Okay.
not heard of the Crowfoot, Nick?
Not. I don't go up that way very often, so no.
Well, you know what, Nick? It's well worth it. Every
I
concert,
I don't live up that way.
yeah, but every concert I've went to at the Crowfoot has been worthwhile.
Well,
Like
if they're handing out, if you can get baked potatoes like that, then I
yeah,
agree it is worthwhile.
well, yeah, I will say that this is the best baked potato, like except for the fact that I have no idea who they are. Like I would say that I would definitely have them cater my next event. Like what do you do? Like on top of that, they had all right. Guess what else they had, Nick? That you could get corn on the cob, like
I'm not a
grilled.
huge corn on the cob
Yeah, but
fan.
grilled corn on the cob, where
I'm
they
still
had
not a big fan of
they
corn
had
on the cob.
Mexican style corn on the cob.
Again, John, I'm not.
So
It
and
just
they
gets
had
stuck in my
grilled
teeth.
squash and they had
That I
grilled
eat.
zucchini.
Okay.
So like they
Okay.
had like, can you imagine that type of stuff, like that type of quality, like cooking, and then the stand right next door was a chicken on a stick stand that smelled like so much grease I couldn't even stand it. And then the stand right next to it had I have no idea who they were either because it said Coney on one sign and taco on the other.
A coney taco.
No, not a Coney taco. They were selling conies and they were selling tacos.
Okay, so what's wrong with that? I like coney
Well,
dogs.
what's
I like
wrong with
tacos.
that is that place had a generator and like it smelled like gasoline. And I'm telling you, like I got sick from the fumes just walking over to the Coney Taco
That's.
joint.
I mean, most food trucks are running on gasoline.
No,
So
but this one was like the generator was something wrong with it, and so like you could tell from the noise and the smell, something was wrong with it, and so like right next door to it was this baked potato stand, like in between this Coney Taco place and this chicken on a stick place, and no one was at this baked potato place, and so
Well, the good news is, John, I feel you made the right choice to go with
oh, I
potato.
certainly did because I have a like proof in the pictures of the baked potato, and I will tell you that I will just like I'll just enjoy the fact that I will tell you this, Nick.
Okay.
Everywhere else, all of the other vendors were selling Fago and water for $4 or $3 or $4 each, right?
Yeah.
This baked potato stand, all pop, all water, $1 each.
Wow. So even if you didn't need to eat and you just needed to hydrate, that was the place to go.
Yes, but why they had no line, I have no idea, except that like people don't know who they are. They need a name.
Well, you're right. Tell you what, John, I think you should find out what this business is, and you should offer for a small royalty to do their PR and marketing.
I won't even Actually, well, okay, I'll take the royalty of one baked potato a month for life.
That seems like a fair deal.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I think you should. I think that's a more than fair deal for your service.
Yeah,
Maybe do a little
because
website design.
yeah, I mean they need a website like in one of those little trackers. When is the
Yeah,
potato truck coming to you?
absolutely.
Yep, and they need some theme music to play so that people can like get their know when their baked potato vendor is in the neighborhood.
I agree.
So like I feel really bad because Stuart got scammed because he bought one of the more expensive waters.
Did you get a potato?
No, because he got the chicken on the stick
Oh,
and
so
some
he
vegan Reuben.
so he really he doubled down on his mistakes.
Oh yeah, well I mean like well since we were there for 9 hours, I guess you had lots of time to make mistakes, Nick.
I suppose, but he also had a lot of time to get it right, and he didn't do that.
Well, that's
Not like
okay.
you did.
Well, yeah, I mean I got the baked potato and I got some good music in and some good views in. And, what can I say? I enjoyed the concert. And I will say that I will be back to the Sad Summer Festival again next year.
Good, good. That's
Yeah.
I if you're all right with it, I think I want to join you, especially to get that potato.
Oh, well, you know what? All right. But you have to get Stuart's permission because
Okay. All right.
Stuart is my concert buddy.
Okay. I mean, I think Stuart and I are cool
So
enough with each other
it
that Stuart will allow me
is,
to accompany.
but I will say that next summer I will probably come a little bit more prepared because I wasn't expecting it to be a 9 hour concert. And so I didn't take Matt's advice and I wore shoes.
Okay. And as
and,
opposed to
and so
what?
my feet got really really warm, and so I slipped my feet out of the my shoes, at pretty bad timing because that's when a mosh pit was forming right around me. And so pretty much like these two really like cute girls like right next to me were like kind of like pushed me back, and I'm like just looking at them a little bit strange, and they were like, no, we want you to go back because we don't want you to lose your shoe. And so they were absolutely right. I would have lost my shoe.
So so what are you saying? Like in the future you should wear sandals instead?
Well, no, I'm not saying that sandals will be any better because
I was gonna say I don't think that sandals, I think they would probably have caused more of a problem in that situation.
yes, it would have caused more of a problem. Although I did see, I feel really bad because one girl I saw, she lost her cell phone in the mosh pit, and
Oh, it's
so
gone then. That's like
well,
dropping it
no,
in the
she
ocean.
actually got it back.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So
I
it's more
mean
like dropping it in the bathtub.
well, I mean, like people generally are going to be fairly friendly, like
Yeah, but I just feel like in the period of time before people realize that someone has dropped a phone, that the phone gets trampled in that situation.
I
Maybe you get it back, but it's not fully functional.
well, I mean, she did luck out. I
Okay.
guess you're right. She did luck out, but I will say that I will come prepared with different footwear
But
next
what?
year.
Wait. So what are you going to wear then? Since you said shoes didn't really work out, sandals would not be the best choice. Well, what's left? You going to wear
Well,
like
how about
concrete
water
galoshes?
shoes?
Yeah, but water shoes are not comfortable to walk around during the day for a long period of time if you're not in water.
Okay, so during the last song of the night, get this, Nick. Well, I mean,
Okay.
this happens all the time. I'm just pointing this out as something that I could do.
Okay, I'm listening.
Somebody went crowd surfing in a trash can. And so all I have
Wait,
to
what do you mean
do,
crowd surfing in a trash can?
yeah, the person jumped in the trash can and then they lifted the
Oh,
trash can up.
oh, okay, with the person
So
still inside.
so what I
All
do
right.
is I get a trash can and I put water in it, and then I stand in the trash can with my water shoes.
Why are you going to do that?
Well, I mean, why not, Nick?
So, how high is the water level going to be in this garbage can?
Well, I, well, high enough for me to wear water shoes.
Well, that's like a couple inches.
Well,
So,
that's okay.
I mean, are you gonna bring your own garbage can to do this?
Maybe, yeah, why not?
Well, I feel like if you don't, then you're gonna be using a used garbage can, which is gonna have garbage residually all over it, which is gross. And then you're gonna put water in there, so you're pretty much gonna be standing in filth water.
Well, at least I won't be standing in the actual trash like the guy the other night was.
Actually, I think that's worse. I think putting like 6 inches of water in the bottom of a public trash can and then standing in it is worse than being in the trash.
Well, that's okay.
It's like it's like standing in like nuclear refuse.
Well, that's okay, Nick. Have you ever been crowd surfing, Nick?
I don't think so. I think it would be a fun experience though. I'd be nervous as hell that people would drop me, but I think it would,
Well,
something to do one time. So, sure,
well,
yeah.
like me and like Stuart and I were just standing there, and for some reason, neither of the two of us were paying attention, and all of a sudden, like some ladies like kicks us in the back of the head, and apparently we weren't like she fell right behind us, and so we just like lifted her back up, and she was on her
Good.
way again. But
Good.
I guess you have to be careful. But I think that like if you want to do something like that, you know what, Nick? Then I'll hold on to your keys so they don't fall out of your pocket.
Or I'll just have you drive.
No, but I mean, you still have to like, you still probably have things that you don't want to fall
Yeah.
out of your pockets.
Yeah, phone, wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I know how that is, Nick. I have it under control.
Was this a free concert?
No, like Stuart and I like it. So the occasion really was that Stuart graduated from college, and
Oh,
I
good, good, good. I wish him
Yeah.
a congratulations when you see him next or talk
and
to him
so
next.
well that was last year, Nick. But
Oh,
anyway,
this is,
so
oh, I was gonna say like this doesn't sound okay. All right, all right.
so
You're just
my
celebrating late. All right.
well, no, it's not late. My gift to Stuart back when we thought the concert was going to be in July
Oh, it pushed
was
back a
these
year.
concert tickets.
Okay. All right.
And I
Okay.
bought VIP, but every
Oh.
concert of All Time Low that Stuart and I have been to, we've had VIP. So it's sort of a tradition at this point.
Okay. That's
But
good.
I'll say that this was probably one of the worst VIP areas that that have any of the concert so far. But
Well,
it wasn't not worth it because
I think the fact that you found that potato made it worth it.
yeah, but the potato was not in the VIP area. But
It doesn't matter. I mean, just regardless of what happened otherwise, I feel the potato was a commanding enough victory that it made the
Well, I
experience
guess
worth the effort.
that's okay. But I will say that I feel like the fact that the weather was very nice, and there were clouds, but we weren't in the there was sunshine, but we weren't in the direct sunshine, and it was like mid 70s to mid 80s all day.
This was what, Saturday?
So yeah, Saturday was a nice day. Saturday was a perfect day for a concert.
Good.
And I will say that the VIP area, Sad Summerfest, if you're listening, all I will say is you scammed us on the cocktails.
What do you mean?
Well, they said that there would be special cocktails in the VIP area, and there weren't. There were frozen margaritas, but they weren't even ready when the festival started. And on top of that, you had to pay extra for them. So my thought was, why? Like, shouldn't I get this for free? especially since it wasn't ready when you said it was. And you said that there would be cocktails. And a frozen margarita is not a cocktail.
Wait. Was the VIP pass supposed to include the beverages?
Well, no, just like a
Oh.
VIP, like it said a special cocktails available only in the VIP area or something like that.
But everybody could get the margaritas? What are you
No,
saying?
but only the people who were in the VIP area could get the frozen margaritas, but you had
Okay.
to pay extra and they weren't ready when the festival started.
Well, the good news is, John, you had 9 hours there to get more
Well, I got none.
because they weren't ready the whole time. Or
Yeah,
you just-
exactly. They weren't ready when I wanted one, so I wasn't going to come back. Like, why should I wait in a line again? I'm supposed to be a VIP.
I guess. So, what did they have beer otherwise then?
They had Strohs and they had seltzers
Okay.
and Fago.
So, what did you get?
A Strohs and then I went to the regular cocktail area and got a vodka and rock and rye,
Okay.
which was excellent.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah, and it went well with my baked potato.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say, here's a big issue I have, Nick.
Okay.
So I have no issue with the fact that they require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test, or if you didn't have a negative COVID test, then you had to take a rapid test right at the festival. But you could either bring your rapid kit from, you can buy them at CVS now, but you had to bring your own or pay for a kit on site, which I think is fair because you were warned in advance you have to have a negative COVID test or proof of vaccination. So that's fine. But here's what my issue is. So they didn't have enough water at the hand washing stations to last for the entire 9-hour festival.
Okay.
So here's my issue. It's that if you are going to require a vaccination or a negative COVID test, like usually these people are going to be the people who are a little bit more cautious anyway, are probably more likely to be hand washers or this or that, just because they're a little bit more conscientious of everything that's going on, and they don't want to get sick or get anyone else sick. And so given that they're dealing with a group of people who is probably going to be more likely to wash their hands, they should have been prepared with more water.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it was the first time where I have ever been anywhere where I've seen this much hand washing in my life, Nick. Like I'm thoroughly impressed by all of my fellow concert goers that people were concerned enough to wash their hands and were looking for paper towels to wash and dry their hands. And they ran out of paper towels, they ran out of water, but people were sharing hand sanitizer with each other, and and people were being genuinely caring toward each other, and that made me feel good.
Okay, that's
So,
all right. So
I will
positive.
say that I had a positive experience at the concert.
Yeah.
And I have no issue with the fact that a vaccination or a negative COVID test was required, but I do think that the organizers should have been a little bit more conscientious of the fact that, they should have had more sanitizing materials available.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I suppose.
You know what's not unfortunate? It's time for
Oh yeah, you're right.
Break, but
yeah, I need a break here. Yeah.
This is this I called this the short version, but
Okay.
I still think that, you know, I need a drink, and so I'm going to take this moment to have another drink.
Oh,
So
good. Good. I think you deserve it.
yeah, yeah, I deserve it, and so does everyone else. So have a drink, enjoy the next minute or so, and you know, like you deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really do want to go to the show.
Where is it?
Well, I don't know, but don't they look like they're having a good time?
They do.
Yeah, like
I think you
don't
should
know.
find out. We should go.
Yeah, I need to find out where these are at, and just like show up right there. Yeah, maybe I can be like the paparazzi, you know. Yeah, this is nice. Very nice.
Wait, John, I thought you said this is an abbreviated version.
It is
It looks the same. It looks the same as the first time.
Well, that's okay, Nick.
So you tricked us.
No, this isn't a trick.
All right. I think we're ready to return.
It is a little bit shorter.
All right. I suppose I wasn't counting the first time. So.
But, you know, now, Krista, get ready.
Oh,
This is
good.
time for the big reveal.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm ready.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah. Okay. So Krista, it's time. So I hope that you're ready. So here it is.
Oh, wow. What is it? Oh, it's letters or it's characters and
Well, isn't
Like-
this nice?
wow. How did you do that?
Like this could be used anywhere, couldn't it?
Yeah, I like that. Wow.
Yeah. This is very nice, isn't it? Yeah.
How did you do that? Or where did you go to do that, John?
Oh, well, I don't give up my secrets that easily, Nick. I
Okay.
have some
Can you
design tips.
I think this should be the listener prize every week.
Well, I don't know, but I really like that. So I think that looked very nice.
I agree.
It's sort of like the Matrix like, and
Yeah. I mean,
and-
I feel like that was your best prize, your best listener prize. Yeah.
that was very nice, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's
Yep.
I'm
So
thoroughly pleased
know,
with that.
that is. Oh, but did you know, Nick? So did you know? Now, you know there's a lot going on in the world today
Yeah.
and every
sure.
day.
Yeah.
This day in music. All right. So this is important, Nick. So
All right.
day in music, September 13th, ABBA starts their first and only tour of North America with a show at the Edmonton Sports Arena in Alberta, Canada.
Wow. That's pretty significant news.
Yep. ABBA.
Wow.
Yep. Now, do you know what "Come Dancing" is, Nick?
No.
I don't really know. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what this is either.
What? Are you watching something right now?
No, but do you know what the Kinks are?
Is that a musical group?
Well, yes. It's so "Come Dancing," a music devoted to the music of the Kinks, opened in London today on this day in 2008.
Okay.
I don't know what the Kinks are. Is that some? Or am I supposed to know who they are?
I
They're a
don't know.
British rock group. Were they that? Like, does anyone know who they are? I have no idea.
Not
but-
me.
And then on this day in history, the B-52s play their first show in Idaho.
Oh, okay.
And you know
All
why
right.
that's important? Because that means they are finally able to perform the song Private Idaho.
Oh, okay. That's clever. All right.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you were talking about sports, Nick. So
Well, I'm not just me. I think we were having a conversation about
yeah,
it.
but this is actually very important, Nick. So I hope that you get this correct here.
Okay.
So then this one is about baseball. So you know Alexander Cartwright?
I know the name, but baseball's not my sport. So
This is unfortunate.
okay.
I can't believe this, Nick.
Well, I guess you have to believe it.
Well, on this day in 1938, Alexander Cartwright was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Good. Good. Okay. It's not really anything significant to me.
So, so then this is sort of interesting. And on this day in 2017, the International Olympic Committee announces that Paris will host the Olympic Games in 2024 and Los Angeles will host in 2028. So, similar to that, Nick, what are your thoughts about the news this week that North Korea has been banned from the next Olympic Games?
Meaning Beijing in February?
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't following it, but now hearing it, I'm not totally surprised by that.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's right to do that
Yeah,
because
what was the reasoning?
well, it was just that North Korea boycotted this year's games, and so they were told, well, if you didn't participate this year, you won't be able to participate in the next one.
Oh, okay. Well,
And I honestly like, well, I think you already know my feeling about this, Nick. Like, I don't think that the Tokyo game should have even been held this year to begin with.
for what reason?
Just because of the it think about it. Like, if I would have been absolutely pissed if I were an Olympian, because like part of the whole experience to me is, well, I not just the participating in the sport in the Olympics, but getting to travel the world. And if I were told I have to go all the way to Tokyo during a pandemic and then I can't leave the Olympic Village, you know what? Like, I'm leaving the Olympic Village and I'm going to see sights and sounds, and I'm going to enjoy traveling the world.
Okay. Well, I
So
mean,
I
you're
think
also not
that,
an Olympic athlete.
yeah, but my thought though is that they robbed all of these Olympic athletes of the experience of being able to go and experience the country in which they had the Olympics.
But considering the relative risk of illness there at that time, how can you be assured that the athletes were even interested in doing that if they were able to do it?
And that's my whole point, is because of the risk. I don't think that if that's the only reason why North Korea is not being allowed to participate in the next games, that they should they should not be exempt because of that alone. Like, if there's
Well,
some
okay,
other
that's fair.
reasons,
That's
if
fair. I
there's
mean,
some other reasons, then fine. But like, if it's because they felt like they wanted to keep their athletes safe and their athletes like agreed to like pull out, like then fine. Like, so be it, but don't like say now you can't come to the next games.
But John, you don't know the reasoning. Maybe there's a different reasoning that's not that.
Well,
I mean,
that's why I'm saying, but if that is
but
the,
you're getting all flustered about something that you don't know all the
well,
details.
I don't think that the Olympics should have happened this year anyway. So
Well, okay, why do you say that?
just because of the risk. Like I think that there's plenty of other times when they could have had it.
Well, how much are you going to delay before it just becomes impractical?
Well, all right. Who's to say that Beijing won't be delayed too?
I think it's I don't want to say it's likely, but I think it's possible that it could be delayed
So
or postponed or
that's
whatever.
all. That's all my thought is that I think that like I think that the Olympic Committee is corrupt.
Oh no, you don't. That's not a thought. That's not an opinion. That's just a pretty well-known reality.
Well, like
The IOC is one
you're
of the most corrupt entities
so like
on
let's
earth.
see. So who are those people right now?
What do you mean? Who are those people?
Well, I'm going to, I'm going to look up here. Let me get my intelligence up here.
Oh boy,
Yeah, because
phony
I'm going
websites.
to, I'm going. No, these aren't phony websites.
Or I guess they're
Are
not phony, but they're
I just want to, I just want
know how to
to
describe them.
describe the people. All right, so this is important, don't you think? Like that they need to be
Sure.
just called out. So
Suppose you're right.
who are they, Nick? Do you know who their current president is?
Of what?
The International Olympic Committee.
Oh, the IOC president. I can't remember the guy's name. He's from like Switzerland or somewhere Western
What?
Europe.
No, this
Way
is what
off.
I mean. Like this. This is why I'm saying that people like this is how corrupt they are. That they have people like who like they have people thinking that they're from countries that they're not even from.
Well, yeah, but that's John. That nobody tricked me. I'm just not knowledgeable of it.
Thomas Bach from Germany.
Okay. All right. Well, I said Western Europe, so I had that part right.
And then here are the vice president. So let's see. Yu Zhiqing from China.
Who is that again?
See, my
No. What is that person's position?
vice president?
But okay.
And then these names get me all the time. Sir Ring from Singapore,
What's the position?
vice president.
Okay.
Vice President John Cotes from Australia.
So what's the point of you listing off all these people?
So that people know that these are corrupt people.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nicole Howard from Aruba, corrupt. Ninag Lavolik.
Okay, so what's the point of going through this, John? I feel like we're just kind of spinning our wheels here.
Well, no, the point is just to say that these are corrupt people. Like,
Okay,
I feel
but
like
what
I feel
gain
like I
are you
should
getting
have,
from this?
like, you know what, like, have you ever watched Fox 2, Nick?
A little bit here and there.
They have
yeah,
a wall. They have a, what do you call it? Like a hall of shame.
I
So
did not
this
know
is-
that.
So this is our hall of shame list
Okay.
on this show.
I don't see the value in going through this.
Well, they're on the hall of shame.
Okay, fine. I think we could have just left it at the IOC is one of the most corrupt organizations worldwide, and that's, I mean, there's nothing more to say.
Well, I guess if you don't want to say more about them, then that's okay too.
What happened to trivia? I mean, the
Well,
show's almost over and we haven't done it.
Well, that's okay, Nick. Like
No, it's not. I
no,
mean, I think the audience
but-
wants it.
But Nick, you know what today is, Nick?
September 13th.
No. That's not quite right, Nick.
Oh, it's not. All
Yeah,
right.
no, it's not right.
Okay.
No, it's National Celiac Disease Awareness Day.
Oh, okay. I think that's a rather
It
important
is. Yeah,
aspect in today's society.
yeah. Like, what do you know about celiac disease, Nick?
Well, it's triggered by the presence of gluten in the gastrointestinal tract.
Well, you know,
Essentially, it's just very, very intense inflammation caused by the presence of or an intolerance of gluten.
well, you know, I guess that sums it up fairly well.
Okay.
I
Glad we
mean,
covered it.
what can I say?
You
So
don't have to say anything.
now, just because I feel like this is such an important topic, then I'm going to devote tonight's trivia to celiac disease.
Okay.
So, you know, like I know people with celiac disease, and I know how hard it can be.
Yeah, I mean, it can make life a bit tough, especially if you are new to being diagnosed with it or new to
Yeah.
in experiencing it because you have to kind of revamp your diet quite a
So
bit and
now
overhaul it.
now Nick, just so that you know that this is a reputable source.
That I doubt.
This is from so you're saying that the Celiac Disease Foundation is not a reputable source, Nick?
Well, I cannot prove that that is in fact what you're viewing right now. I will just have to very reluctantly take your word for it.
Okay, that's okay.
Sure.
So, you know what? I must say that I don't know where all the prizes went tonight, but
What prizes?
like for the trivia for the audience.
I thought you. Like okay. Oh, yeah. Technically, the prize you showed today was from last time. Okay.
Yeah, but Nick, I will say though that here's what we should do though. Like this is sort of has nothing to do with trivia, but I do think that this is important.
All right. Well, we're
So
running out of time for trivia, John. So if we're gonna get
okay,
through this, we have to.
hold on, Nick.
I'm
I
just
think that
saying.
okay. So listeners, I would like your opinion on this next thing. All right. So I have two coupons here for. Have you ever went to Spirit Halloween, Nick? It's a
Probably.
Halloween
Yeah.
costume
Yeah. No,
show.
I know. I probably
So
at some point in the
so
past.
I have two coupons for like 25% off any single item. So I'm going to give one to you. And then we should do a Halloween special, Nick.
Actually, John, I definitely agree with that. That next month we should do a Halloween special. And actually, I have an individual who has requested to be the guest for that show already.
So let's see. Oh, okay. That's fine. But
Okay.
I will say though that I'm saving you 25% on your part of the costume, Nick.
Okay. I can't make any guarantees I'm going to go get one, but I
Well, no, like
appreciate you.
it's going to be a like a like I would like our listeners to maybe have some like if you have suggestions as to what a good costume for me and Nick for Halloween would be,
Oh, taking suggest. Okay. Yeah.
then
Okay.
then
No, this is good.
then then we might consider it. And Nick, I have a coupon for you.
So I think, John, that for the next few weeks before that episode, we should just remind people during every show to continue putting in suggestions for that.
Yeah, isn't that a good idea, Nick?
Yes, it is. And I think
Yes,
now is a good
and
idea. We should get to trivia before we run out of
yeah,
time.
and you can get 25% off.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time for trivia. We're
Well,
running short here.
one other thing, Nick.
Oh
So
boy.
So, this is bad timing because I know that I said on October 1st that there is a Mud Hens game, but I think I changed my mind possibly.
Meaning what?
So, what do you think about this, Nick?
Bourbon and bow ties. Okay. When is
Yeah.
that?
So it happens to be October 1st.
Okay. Where is that held?
It's at the Dawson Great Lakes Museum on Belle Isle.
Okay.
So it's bourbon and bow ties. And then let's see. So, I got the email and it gave a little bit more information than this postcard oversized postcard that I got. But it said that there will be samples of, I think, 20 different bourbons and both it seems like bourbon and bow ties. That would imply black tie event, right?
Well, no, not necessarily.
Well, but it could, right?
Well, I mean, no, I think if it was bourbon and black ties, then yes, but I think just bow ties. I mean, I see where you're going, and I think it holds some validity, but it's not the same as saying black tie.
Well, but still, I think that this could be a night where people could get like dressed up and like go out for some fun on Belle Isle.
Honestly, to me, the theme seems more along the lines of like Kentucky Derby, because bourbon, South, bow tie with a.
Well, you know what? I hope that there's no horses or manure in that, Nick.
Why? What's wrong with horses?
They have manure.
What if they defecate before they show up?
All right. So, you know what, Nick?
What?
I'm declaring you the loser of tonight's trivia. So for the first time ever, somebody lost without answering any questions at all. This is a first ever.
What was the topic tonight?
Well, it was celiac disease, Nick.
Oh, right. Okay.
And so for the first time ever,
John, can you just give me one question?
Well,
we have a couple of minutes. You can give me one.
Oh, okay. If you would like one question about celiac disease.
Yeah. Can this be like an all or nothing question, like a sudden death, all or nothing?
Well, okay, hold on, because yes, but hold on, because
I'm holding.
I have we'll have to bring up like some sudden death music or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say?
You never have sudden death music. Otherwise, why this time?
Well, why not?
Well, I guess my question is then why not all the other times?
Well,
why finally now?
Well, because today is the day, Nick.
Okay.
So here is your 30-second timer. So I'm the struggle is real.
I guess, yeah.
All right, hold on.
Still here waiting.
So
not getting any younger.
I think that we can. Okay, so there we go. So here is the sudden death trivia, Nick. So
okay.
So let's see. So now, listeners, if you happen to know, just put the answer in the chat. So let's see. So according to the Celiac Disease Foundation, how many? Answer. That was the timer, and you didn't answer before the timer went off, Nick.
Well, I guess it was pretty impossible since I didn't get the question.
Well, you could have buzzed in. I mean, what can I say?
Still.
I'm still gonna give you a chance, Nick.
Oh, good. Thank you. You're so kind.
According to the Celiac Disease Foundation, How many symptoms are associated with celiac disease?
How many symptoms? According to who again?
The Celiac Disease Foundation.
Okay. How many symptoms are associated with celiac disease?
Yep.
82.
Over 300.
Wow. It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. But the good news, Nick, is that no one walks away a loser today.
Oh, good. Wow.
And so I'm going to make a donation to the Celiac Disease Foundation.
Good. Good. That's very gracious of you.
Yep. So I'm going to make a donation, and I truly hope that people take this issue very seriously, because it is very, very important.
Good announcement.
So, Nick,
Yes.
it's unfortunate that it's come to the end. And you know what I'm really wondering about, Krista, is where has Katie been all night in the chat? The struggle is real.
Hey, sometimes people get busy.
Well, that's okay.
It is okay. People have things to do.
But you know, I know that I will toast to Katie.
How much have you finished of that bottle so far?
Well, you know what, Nick? There's still some here.
Oh, okay. Maybe another shot left or so.
Yeah, so I'm saving this for your final joke of the week, Nick.
Okay.
So won't you give everyone your final joke of the week?
Okay. All right. John, what do puppies use to row their canoe?
Well, why are puppies rowing a canoe?
Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why are puppies like
Because a lot of dogs like the water.
they do?
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of anything like that.
Oh, well, I guess you haven't been paying attention.
Well, I mean, is that really what is that? They really like that?
Some do.
This is unbelievable.
Well, I guess you have to believe it, though.
So the Krista says dog paddle.
She's right. The doggy paddles.
Well, you know what, Nick?
Yes, John. Yes, Professor.
Row,
Why-
row your boat.
Gently down the stream.
Well, you know what? No, Nick. Row your boat, and you rowed yourself right into minus 500 points, Nick.
That's fine.
This
Whatever.
is unbelievable. But
Yeah.
you know what? I really just because
Okay.
I'm in such a great, caring, and giving mood tonight, Nick.
Oh, wow. You're so generous.
Oh yeah.
What a
I-
philanthropist.
Yeah, I said that I knew that there was. I told you that there were more coming. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay. Let's see. What have we here?
Yeah, because I did say that there was more coming, and so then at some point this week, when people least expect it, actually maybe people will expect it. I don't know. What do you think, Nick?
I don't know. I don't know what you have yet to know if people will expect it.
I have no idea, but I'll give away this.
Neither do I.
sticker.
Wait, it went too
People least
fast. Too
expect
fast.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when
Hey.
people least expect it.
Yeah. John, next week are we going to have a special Chuseok episode?
So, you know what, Nick? Every week is special.
Okay, are we going to have a episode that focuses on Chuseok next week?
So, you know what? Why not?
Okay, good.
And you
Glad to hear
know,
that.
you know where I'm going to kick off Chuseok, right? I'm going to New York City.
Yes, that's right.
Yep, to kick it off.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. The struggle has been real, Nick.
Yep.
And I just want to say that
Say it.
it is. Wait a second. Hold that thought. Like I should. Well, you know what? That's okay. People just
All
need to just
Yeah.
have this music one last time and just remember that no matter who you are or where you're from, that I'll be there for you.
Thank you, John. You're so kind.
What a time to be alive. Have a great
Yes.
week, everyone. The struggle's been real.
Yeah, always is.
Yeah. The struggle's been real, Nick, because
I know.
look, the graphics department is a little bit loopy here right now.
I don't know how you let them slack off so much.
Maybe I can fire them. I don't know. Graphics department has been doing good the last. The struggle is real.
Yes, it is. Always, John. It's never not.
I'm enjoying the music.
It is. This is good. This is good.